when you read today? Hmm. When you read today, you will see one way, just exist and lay, how to live and say, I don't have to hear, under this roof here, I don't have to fear, cause I know he's near, Christ Jesus, they bow down to him now, won't regret, when you do, just do this, and listen, and just breathe. Oh, you changed the song. You need to just breathe and maybe have faith in who you are and read and have true faith. And right now, you will be just followed until the day you die. You will see just the truth on Him now. Don't give up on yourself or others. Hello? Yeah, okay, I understand what today is. Today, it is June 16th, 2017. Do you understand the important day of today? Today is such a cool experience because, okay, so there's so much that I want to talk about. But first, I just want to talk about this weather. Like, it's been so beautiful and awesome and amazing and just this, it's just light and, oh, and the light goes away as I talk about it. But it doesn't matter. No, but in real life, like, okay, so something I want to talk about is my sixth life. Um, so I believe that in life, like okay, as an example, I've survived 20 years, right? But I believe that I've died like 5 times before this, and I believe everyone does. Um, there are just like there are distinct moments in my life where I can distinctly identify, okay, I was this person, and then something happened, and I became this person, and then something happened, and I became this person. And so in my first life, I was, just a little kid. I honestly can't remember anything that happened before this. Um, my earliest memory was when I was like 5, 6. I don't know how old I was. I honestly don't know. Anyways, so that's your first life. It's the life you lived before you started remembering things, and then you come into your second life, and so technically everyone is has lived 2 lives. You're in your second life. You're like 4, 5, 6, 7 when the transition happens, or whatever. Okay, for me, and then I was in fourth grade when I entered my fourth life or my second life. Um, yeah, just something happened when I was in fourth grade, and everyone in my family changed. Um, so right now I'm debating whether I should say it, and I'm not going to say it. What happened? Just something happened, and everyone in my family changed. Um, and then now I'm in my third life for a while, and then again something happens when I was in seventh grade. Um, okay, I'm gonna say this one. My sister was born. Um, yeah, 7 years ago she was born. Um, no, but yeah, and so that made me go into my fourth life, and then some events happen, and then my fourth life ends very badly. Like, I was in a depression. I was a sophomore back in high school. It was bad. Like, sophomore year was not. It was not fun. I mean, it was fun, but I wouldn't want to relive it at all. Just bad experiences. Just with people, and anyways, doesn't matter. So yeah, actually, I've never talked about this, but I actually like went to, what is that called? Like, people who help other people. I just have the name in my head. Not a lawyer. What are they called? I'm thinking of the name. Anyways, I was going to this person, and they wanted me to go on like medication. Like, they wanted me to take pills for my like depressioning, and We were like, no. Like my mom thankfully like disagreed with the doctor and was like, no, he'll get over this. And I did. And so that's right the summer right before junior year, that's when my fifth life started. And I met someone at the beginning of my junior year. And that's when my fifth life started. And up until about okay, and so that's my fifth life. And so my fifth life died about a month ago. Um, I don't know how to explain it, but the only way I know how to, man, okay, when you go out with someone and then you break up, the memories of them still make you feel like sad or nostalgic, like you miss what you used to have. And so up until about a month ago, I couldn't escape my fifth life. Like I wanted my fifth life back. Like give it back to me, give it back to me. And the last 30 days have been like literally the last 30 days have just been this transitional period of me wanting to remain in my fifth life, but accepting my sixth life. And so now I'm in my sixth life, and and one of the reasons I had a hard time leaving my fifth life, I think, is because of my YouTube. If you look at the timestamps, like the date of when I uploaded these videos, like you'll see there's extended amounts of time for reasons. Because, and I know like years from now, I'm gonna look back and I'm gonna be like, man, I wish I had made videos just so I could know what I was feeling. But honestly, I don't want to remember what happened the last 30 days. Um, Not that they were dark times. It's something that needed to happen, and so it did. Um, no, anyways, I'm in my sixth life, and it's just a curiosity to me, in that if I don't know how to ask people that question, and honestly, it's none of my business what life other people are in, because first of all, I cannot understand. I barely understand my own heart. I How can I understand someone else's? Um, so yeah, I think that's an interesting concept to think about. Is what life are you in? What? And I think what started this whole concept of dead different lives is Kingdom Hearts, actually. Because in the game, I'm not going to explain the game because I've done this before like a million thousand times. But basically, a super summary is there are these black shadows running around. They're called Heartless, and they like to collect hearts. And people have hearts, and so when they kill you or whatever, they take your heart from you, and they break it. Because they want what's inside, which is like love, joy, passion, drive, energy. Like they want all that. And so when they break your heart, all that's left is this empty body. And so I like to think of it like in real life, that those little shadow things are just life happening to you, and heartbreak, um, just ugly things that happen in life. There's so much, but just these isolated moments that cause your heart to break, and thus a new person is born. Um, yeah, I've recommended heart, a broken heart is needed for growth, I believe. And I'm glad that my heart has been broken 5 times. Five completely different, isolated events, but it all in all, my heart was broken 5 times. And I hope it continues to be broken, actually. Um, Yeah, I hope that by the time I'm like 60, I'm in like my 20th life or something. Like my heart will continue to break 5 more times. Um, but yeah, this video is really long. Um, I think that's everything I wanted to talk about. Yeah, just I follow Christ, and I don't mean to push religion onto other people, but I just so I believe there's more than one world connected. Oh, the sunflowers are back. I That's another thing I wanted to talk about because I remember back in January I was talking about how the sunflowers died and they were gone. Well, they came back. They're in their second life. No, but in reality, there's more than one world that's tied to this one, and I choose to get strength from Jesus and God and talk to Christ and all that. Other people, they get their strength from the moon and talking to her or him, whichever way you want to look at the moon's energy. Other people talk to Satan and get strength from him. Um, other people like, oh man, there's this joke. What is it? The spaghetti monster or something? If you get your like if you get your strength from that, get your strength from somewhere because everyone needs this to be open and up to some higher power that's something greater than you are. Um, and do not make the mistake of saying, "Oh, that's demonic," or "That's evil," or "That's witchcraft." No, no, no. That's a mistake. Um, just stay true to who you are, and your heart is strong, and don't let anyone change it.